Hello everyone, welcome to the new video of HSK-01. In this video, we will discuss about the tones and the strokes in basic Chinese. So which are very important part of Chinese. To learn how to pronounce some Chinese words, we should remember the tones, and how to write the characters in Chinese, we should remember the strokes. So tones means how to pronounce any word in Chinese. So this is a part which is used in pronunciation, and the strokes are the parts of Chinese characters. So parts of Chinese characters or Hanzi. So this is the strokes. These are the strokes, the lines which you draw in to make a Chinese characters are the strokes. These lines are strokes. I will gonna discuss in this video about the strokes, that there are some of the strokes which you need to remember in the basic Chinese, and the tones, which are very important part in pronunciation or pinyin part of Chinese. So let's discuss in this video about the tones first. So guys, the tones, I'm going to say here that the tones, there are 4 tones in Chinese. There are 4 tones in Chinese. So let's just focus on the 4 tones. Like the first tone is this, second tone is this, third tone is this, and fourth tone is this. How to pronounce the straight left to right line over the finals we used? You should remember that how to pronounce this. We pronounce this as a single vocal cord way. The tones you pronounce as ah, like when the doctor calls you to open mouth and say ah. So just say in one way, in one rhythm. Ah, ah is first tone, and the second tone is like from below to up, and from direction from left to right, right? So we pronounce it as ah. Ah means you have to increase your voice from low to high pitch. So ah is the second tone. The third tone, how to pronounce it as, like first we have to, like we write it as this in Pinyin, and how to pronounce it as, first you have to make your voice from high to low, then to high, like ah, ah, ah. So this is the third tone, and the fourth tone in Chinese is like a surprise manner. So you say like ah, ah, ah. So this is fourth tone, ah, from up or high pitch to low pitch. So this is the fourth tone. So these are some of the 4 tones you need to remember in Pinyin or in pronunciation of Chinese words. Like we have vowels in English. There are 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. You remember in English we have 5 vowels, but in Chinese, like that vowels, there are 5, there are 6 finals. There are 6 finals over which these tones we speak when we pronounce any word in Chinese, over which these tones are placed. There are 6 finals over which these tones, these 4 tones are placed, like uh, in the sequence wise, like A, E, I, O, U, and the special word the special letter, the special final in Chinese is this. So how to pronounce it as, this is a. In Hindi we speak it as a, or you can say, like, if you have to say how you pronounce in English is the same as in Chinese. And e, we pronounce it as, this is a and this is a. Okay, a, like this is you say r. So the pronunciation of r, the a, we pronounce in Chinese this letter or this final as like in the r. And e, we pronounce it as a, a. Or you know that some of the words in English, like in English we say luck. So luck, the pronunciation of u in this word so this e we pronounce in Chinese as, it's not e, it's final. Okay, so we pronounce it as this is e in Hindi, the e for Imli, so e. Or in English, like we say, like you pronounce e letter in English, but here is I. The I here we pronounce in Chinese as e, as in English. And this is o in English, but in Chinese we pronounce it as same as o. Okay, so we pronounce it as o. And this is u in English, but in Chinese we pronounce this letter as u. U in Hindi, oof. Or in English we pronounce it as, in English we pronounce it as, like you say double o, oo, oo. Okay, and this special word in Chinese, the special vowel, you can say, like there are 5 vowels, here are 6 vowels. And in Chinese we don't say vowels or alphabets, we say finals and initials. So finals, there are some of the 6 finals, and this pronounce it as yu. Yu means you, like you say in English you. So this pronounce it as you. Okay, so these are some of the 6 finals over which these 4 tones gonna be placed. Like for example, you can say, like any word is a, o, e, I, u, and this. So these are 6 finals over which the tones will be placed. Okay, so these tones will be placed over these words only. Those 4 tones which I discussed are only gonna be placed over these 4 words in the sequence of English vowels, like first a, then e, I, o, u, and then at the end on u. Like if some of words in Chinese in Pinyin, if that word having, like there is a word called yin. So here you can find there is only one final, is I here. So we place the tones out of 4 tones like ing on I only. But if there any word which contain many finals like yo, then we place the tone on u or o. You have to remember this sequence. So first comes o, then u. So place the tone on o. Okay, not on you. Okay, so this is yo. Or if you can say any other example, like you can say any other example, like random word. If there is any word like lao shi, lao shi means teacher. So if there are words like which contain more than two finals here, and more than, yes, there are three finals, right? So on which of these finals the tones will be placed? On one word of Chinese, remember, on one word of Chinese only one tone is placed is wrong. We place many tones also in one word, like lao shi. So lao shi we write it as lao shi, lao shi. Why on a this tone? Because a comes at first in the sequence, not on o, and we place the tone on I. Okay, I come first, not o. So there are some words which contains more than one finals, so you should place the tone first on that word or on that final which come on the first in this sequence. Remember this. Okay, so this is about the tones. So guys, this is all about the tones of lesson 3 HSK-01 basic Chinese. So the tones, I told you, tones are only be put on finals, not on initials, remember, and only on the 6 finals which I told you, A, E, I, O, U and U. But we pronounce in different ways, like this is A, this is A, this is E, O, U, U, U. Okay, so these are some of the finals over which these 4 tones will be put. So like the first tone is in the same rhythm, and the second tone is you have to increase your voice from low to above your pitch, and the third tone is first you have to lower your pitch from high, then again you have to put on high. So like a break in between them. And the fourth tone is in the surprising way, like ah. So these are some of the 4 tones which we will put on finals, only these 6 finals. And remember one very important thing which usually students don't know and which usually teachers don't tell them. This secret is very important, and this is only I found it when I was learning Chinese at first time. These 4 tones only will be put on these 4 tones will be put on only these 6 finals, and these in this sequence, A, E, I, O, U and U. If any word of Chinese containing more than one finals, you have to put the tones first on the first word or first letter or first final in this sequence. Like there is a word yo, so you have o and u, so you have to put the tone on o because o come first then u. Okay guys, so this is all the trick how to put the tones on the word in the pinyin part of Chinese. Hope you guys like it and hope you guys learned the new thing today. So if you have any other suggestions or any other doubts, I will be available on my email. I have put on the description box, and if you have any doubts or any suggestion, you can put on comment box also. Hope you guys like it. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that upcoming videos you can get notification and you will be updated by that. Thank you guys.